Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited to bring you an unboxing video today of some of the Indycar memorabilia that I have collected over the past couple of months. Now, starting with the diecast, I have collected a lot of the Mclaren diecasts as of lately. I have at least 4 of Paddle War diecasts. I don't really count IXO yet, as their quality. Sometime in the future, I'm going to make a video about the quality of the IXO diecast, but I need to put that on a shelf for right now. I will get to that someday. But to be back on topic, I have a lot of the Mclaren diecasts in the first row of my display cases. Now, in the topic of the display cases, I go to Hobby Lobby and buy the, let the camera focus, the Entrust display cases. I believe it is, fits up to a 1/64th scale semi-trucks and cars. I get them from Hobby Lobby, but they stack perfectly on each other. Now, it's a little bit wobbly because I still have the plastic on it, but starting off, let me pull off the cover. So now that I have everything moved out of the way in a secure way, we'll start off with the Mainline Greenlight Productions. The 2022 Felix Rosenquist diecast. Here it is in the package, all beautiful and shiny. Let me grab my scissors. I always open the packages. I'm always for being able to take a lot of the diecasts out of their packages, except in very rare cases. And I should probably open this. I really like the cards that Greenlight produced along with the diecast. It added a little bit more info on the drivers that some fans may not know about, and I really appreciated that. Taking the thing out. Now for the card. Now I will put that over there. Now, before I talk about the car, I think it's imperative to actually talk about the card itself. Now, if you are a thorough diecast collector too, you may notice on some of the different year diecasts that have the same liveries shared among drivers. The only way you can really tell the difference between years is through the cards themselves. Now, 2022 featured a lot of lines featuring this kind of design of the L shape. You'll see that in a lot of 2022 series, but starting off with the diecast now. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus. Get that beautiful baby blue and bright orange. Now, if you can see clearly now, you can see that the logos on a part of this are just McLaren. And the reason why that is because of brand censorship. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but Velo was sponsoring Rosenquist during this time. And, well, you can't really put tobacco sponsorships on cars that may go to little kids, but, yeah, come on, focus. Okay. The orange rims. I really like it when some of these cars have the painted rims. I think that's been a lost feature over the years. But that is the 2022 Felix Rosenquist, and I am going to put that next to that award. Next up is going to be the number 6 of Felix Rosenquist again, but with 2023 now. So 2023's cards, they're either going to be the driver designs or a full solid color, but I do 2 cuts just so that I don't have to keep warping and risk damaging the card. But we will card down, take the car out, put the car down, this up, and so now we talk about the card. As I mentioned before, the card is fully solid colors. Now in my card book, because I have so many diecasts now that the cards are to be organized now. Like Scott Dixon's 2023 card, you can see it kind of follows the design of the livery, while 2022 has that L shape that I was talking about earlier. That's a big way that you can tell the difference of the cars at a quick glance if you're shopping. But moving on to the diecast now, of deep blue that I am particularly fond of, sponsored by NTT Data. This was Felix Rosenquist last year with Aero Mclaren, and I believe he got a pole at Texas. Let's see if I can get the camera to focus on that Aero screen a little bit, because I noticed when I purchased these that there was a little bit of a black line on top of the Aero screen, and I saw that as a really nice and neat feature. Semi-sponsor. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with that shade of blue and that highlighter orange. I am just absolutely in love with it. The deep metal of these diecasts are really what make them shine. Now, these put right next to Paddle Award's 2023 card. Now, a lot of people don't talk about it when they talk about Paddle Awards cars. Is that a good way that you can tell the difference between 2022 versus 2023? Paddle Awards car 2023 has blue rims and the black number font, versus 2023's car will always have blue number font. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus. Come on. Okay, it's a little hard to read, but you can see that blue number 5 right there, and orange rims. Orange rims will always be for 2023, because at first glance, if you didn't know any of the wiser, one could argue those are basically the same year, outside of the orange highlighter, or sorry, papaya, front spoiler. Now moving on to the next diecast, going to be number 7 of Alexander Rossi. Let's get that bad boy in here. Ooh. Now, you might be saying, isn't that just the same car as as Rosenquist? I wouldn't blame you. It is of same livery, but like how I was saying about Paddle Ward's cars, and the difference between 2023 to 2022 is both the number font and the card. Starting off with the card, the full baby blue 7. Yeah, okay, it won't focus on that, but it's okay. Now moving on to the diecast. Side profile, basically the same livery as Felix Rosenquist's 2022 livery, especially with the Mclaren logo on top of it, replacing the Velo. But this time, instead of an all highlighter, or sorry, papaya, I keep messing up and saying highlighter orange, but 2023 car is on the left, and the 2022 car is on the left. Right. And you can see that little black line on the 23 car. That's a good way to differentiate up close. Another beautiful diecast. That will round up the mainline diecast. Okay, moving on to the special McLaren liveries for the 2022 Indy 500. It featured special liveries for all 3 drivers, including Paddle Ward, Juan Pablo Montoya, and Felix Rosenquist. Moving on to the cars on the graphics, crossing the yard of bricks, we have a Ward, then following Juan Pablo Montoya, and I'd argue that Montoya's livery, compared to the other 2, is the best out of the 3. That white really does something special for it, and we'll get a closer look to it once we get them out of it. Alrighty, so now that I have them out of the entangled wires that were holding them down, we can take a little bit of a closer look at the diecast. Now, number 5 of Paddle Wards is a primary black with a little bit of the army green showing, but it's a very interesting livery choice design overall amongst the whole McLaren team. That is number 5 of Paddle Awards. Moving on to Juan Pablo Montoya's. I believe this was his last IndyCar start ever. And with a livery like this, there is no better way to go out with a bang like that than that. That white is just absolutely stunning. The attention to detail too, with that little black trim piece on top of the aero screen, is a nice touch. Primary white with that subtle hint of the army green. Now, last but not least, the primary army green of number 7, Felix Rosenquist. A deep green definitely is an interesting design. I don't hate it, but it's not the greatest. Of course, the Mclaren logo standing in for the Velo sponsorship. And as I was handling it, I can feel that the rear wing is loose. That is a very common issue amongst Greenlight, and I'm not sure if you can see it move. Let's see if... I'm not really forcing it. And you can kind of wiggle it around. If it pops off, I can just super glue it, but it's a really shame because I paid a pretty penny for that. Starting with the ones that we just unboxed. 2024. There's 2023. I don't have enough room to film all same angle. And then there's 2022 and 2021, with Paddle Ward being the sole diecast that Greenlight made for McLaren. Alrighty, starting with the 2025 card packs. We'll start with the first one. And we'll have them face down. That way, okay. I don't know. Ram Hall, so not bad. Code 3. So before I pull any more, I need to clarify that I have all of the base set, so what we're chasing for is parallels and anything special. I have the regular set of everything from 2025. You know, the drivers and all that. So I might put them up on my eBay to sell them, but okay, next one up is Hunter McElroy. Didn't do too bad at Portland, if I'm not wrong. Firestone Firehawk. Ready? Another one. Is this a... It's the same one. Nothing special about that. Alrighty. Is this the Milwaukee Mile? Is this the Connor Daly one? Yes, it is. Funny how things turned out for Connor Daly. Okay. Nothing of anything interesting so far. AJ Foyt, these are mainly team cards, okay. Podium, where is it? Grand Prix, that's gotta be Nashville. There's Poland's, yeah, it says Nashville on the back. Let's see if we can get the camera to focus there. Come on, you're capable. Alrighty then, I guess it won't focus then. Okay. Well, oh, that's gotta be Laguna Seca. Okay, what do we got here? Scott Dixon. Long Beach. Alrighty, so that's the first interesting pull we have so far. Alrighty. Oh yeah, helmet hardware, New Garden. Is this? I believe this was his Milwaukee helmet. That's nice. Okay, it's shiny. Come on, get the camera. Look at that beauty. Ain't she a beaut? Got here. 31 runner-up finishes. Marquee moments. Nice. Okay, okay. We'll put that there. And then what's this? Oh! Alexander Rossi. Ah, that is beautiful. Okay. I don't know what this type of card is, but it looks like a cardboard backing. It doesn't... That's probably the worst part of it. Come on. Wasn't... Maybe it'll show up here. Alrighty, okay. That's good so far. Okay, what's next? Renus VK. Hit pass. Nice. Okay, okay. Nice. When he was with Ed Carpenter. No, Callum Island, okay. Very hefty, too. Okay, what's this? Christian Lundgaard. Okay, I already have that one. That's a duplicate. Takuma Sato. Camera quality, some reason, is dropping off, and I really don't know why. It was good earlier. Oh, Pietro Fittipaldi. I really liked his 5-hour energy, and to see the aftermath of all that sponsorship debacle, it's really sad, because I like seeing sponsors that are able to be in a sport where you can just go out and buy it. I mean, I really like Shell and all the Pennzoil stuff. I can just go out and buy. I mean, if we had more sponsors like that, hell, I'd actually be influenced like that. Is this a marquee moment? Let's see. No, that's Barber. I remember watching the qualifying for Barber when he got the pole. That was beautiful. Detroit. I'm still wondering how he was able to do, what was it, 40 or 44 laps on fuel? Ridgeline. That's gotta be Armstrong, yeah. I hope we get to see that Ridgeline sponsor come back, because that was beautiful. Okay, PPG, Joseph Newgarden. And last but not least, oh, Tristan Vautier. Okay, don't. Tristan Vautier. I butchered that. There's no saving me. Okay, that is the first pack. Next up is the final card pack. It's unopened. Proof that I am not faking any of this. Always cut away from yourself. Okay. Now looking at the cards to make sure that our reaction is real. Okay. Jack Harvey in the number 18. Okay. Base set again. Luca Giotto, I think. Yeah, Luca Giotto. Honestly, his performance in the 51, I liked it. Okay, base set IndyCar logo. Next. I can feel some heavy cards, like I feel like we got a good pull this time. Alex Palou, of course. You already know. What's next? It's podium finish. Milwaukee Race 2. Already. Indy Grand Prix. No. Oh, Barber Sport. Podium ones are the ones that they don't really want to let the camera focus on. What's this? Okay, rookie debut. Let's see. This Ed Carpenter. I think I already have it late. Wait, let's check. Let's check the record book. Yeah, I already have rookie debut. Right there. So I still find I thought the rookie debut was a lot more rare than originally thought. The next up is going to be Aero McLaren team card. Maybe I can take some of the duplicates and put them in this thing right here that's holding on my PC. So this is a rookie debut for Ryan Hunter-Reay. Surprisingly, I never knew that he raced for Champ Car. I thought he was solely alone for the IRL season. Ooh. Okay, we got a Chevrolet. Nice. Okay. Season honors. Oh, what's this? Oh, I don't know if that's good or not, but it looks beautiful. Look at that. Shiny Ed Carpenter, Alexander Rossi, Christian Rasmussen. Let's get that shiny in there. Ooh. Come on. Focus. Alrighty. Good so far. This one feels heavy too. Honda Podium Sweep. Gotta be marquee moments. Your Honda Racing Broom's out. Ooh, okay, Christian Lundgaard. Not bad, guys. What's this one? Haha, Willpower Pit Pass. Don't want to drop that. Okay. Well, guys, we're looking really good. This one's heavy too. Oh, I think it's parallel. Yeah, it's a parallel for Rinus VeeKay. Santino Ferrucci. Barrett. Stingray Rob. Alrighty, next up is going to be Marcus Ericsson. Marco Andretti. It's really sad that we won't see an Andretti in IndyCar anytime soon. It's really disappointing. Rinus VeeKay again. Man, what is with me pulling VeeKay and ECR Christian Lundgaard. Will Power with the Portland. Okay. Final cards coming up. We don't know what's left. Christian Rasmussen for the number 20. Okay. Alex Rosenquist, number 60. Then Season Honors Pit Stop Performance Award. I don't know if that's in the book that I have. Let's see. Oh, yeah, Season Honors, so I already do have it. So yeah, that is all for the pools. That will do it for the unboxing for now. I do have some more cards that I might save for a little bit later on. But I hope you guys enjoyed just me kind of idly going through this stuff and just checking out what I've kind of collected, and I hope y'all had as much fun as I did going through this. I hope y'all have a good day. See ya.